Howdy everyone, I'm the Shadow of the Hawk, and welcome back to Sword Coast and Sorcery. It is episode 10. Boys, girls, get episode 10. Did you guys think we were gonna hit this?
No.
I figured I would have been dead by now.
I thought Gabe would have died. I'm gonna be real.
I mean, I am back up at college, so that's a very real
You
possibility.
were trying to sell your soul to the military. I thought you were gonna die a long time ago.
No, not my soul. That's for our Lord and Savior, Jesu Christe. No. It's just my meat and my marrow. The bones go to the family.
Your meat, you say?
My meat and my marrow, yes. I say we start with the person opposite of me diagonally, that being Gray/Rivers/Lake/Florida Man. Hello?
What's good, everybody? More tomfoolery.
Absolutely. We're all here for the tomfoolery.
You forgot
No,
Puddle.
Andy. Howdy, Andy. Then I guess we can go counterclockwise. From representing the Slapaho tribe, we have Daphne playing Nisa, right above Lake.
I love that. I love that so hard. I am from the Slapaho tribe.
Yo.
And then to her left, we have our resident everyday man playing a frog, Kermit. We have Sax playing Doug.
Insert bong right here.
Dead. Mm-hmm.
And then last but certainly not least, we have Cornelius, the Australian, playing Elias.
G'day.
Well, let me say good day. Now, some of the astute individuals in the chat, all two of you, may be noticing that there is a fifth person missing. Unfortunately, Caden, my little brother, playing Fred/No-Name/Edgelord, life got in the way. He is, rugby. That's basically what it is. Just one word, rugby. So he is unfortunately unable to continue with the campaign in its current state with the schedule he has. That may change in the future, but, I thought, hey, this campaign needs to have 5 people. Found a fifth person, really fucking quickly. Honestly, I replaced him faster than the Chinese replaced riflemen. It was like that.
He's still here in my heart. He will be missed.
Oh, absolutely. So the party wakes up in the morning, and No Name seems to have just kind of left the brink of dawn before the sun was even awake. And as the party sit down at their table, the table that they've been sitting at the last couple of times they've stayed in the Stonehill Inn, the door opens, bell jingles, and walking in is a blonde gnome in a green cloak. Welcome to Miss Marzana Kurz playing Plippin. Feel free to introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, everybody. Glad to be here. Plippin is a rock gnome cleric, and she started out as a healer, just like an herbalist in her village. Always wanted to travel, so she became a cleric, so she could be a traveling healer.
All right. And a little bit about yourself. I mean, you're probably the most famous you and Daphne are probably tied, honestly, for fame. But feel free to disclose some information for people like Andy who may not know who you are.
Okay. Run a Twitter account at Mrs. Conrad Kurz, and apparently some of my tweets got picked up, and it kind of took off from there. But I don't consider myself famous. I am a nerd.
I mean, we're all nerds here. We're playing D&D, so respect.
Yeah, well, there's different
nerd.
I'm getting murdered by the Australian. I'm gonna unflip you, bitch.
I'm already flipped.
Okay, I'm gonna reflip.
Right, he's upside down on Australia.
I'm gonna reflip you.
All right. So, what do you guys do upon seeing this gnome arrive, recognizing that you are a man down? More importantly, you are a healer down. We have a Black Hawk down. We do have a Black Hawk down.
I just looked at Nisa. Do you want to make the charisma check, or should I?
I mean, she looks harmless enough.
Do we want harmless though?
I mean, well,
I'm gonna,
most of you
gonna
bastards are
either-
murder hobos, so I'll go talk
Whoa,
to her.
whoa, 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 whoa!
Fair
No,
point.
no, no.
Fair point.
Except for you, and I point to Alias. I walk up to the lovely gnome. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm okay. And how are you?
Not too bad. Are you here with anyone? Are you lost?
And I just remembered your character wouldn't be with them because
Well, damn you!
you haven't come back yet. I'm sorry. Do you want to have your character come back before we have Flippin arrive?
Actually, no. Have my character come back after this because I want everyone to be like, "Do you know her? Who is she?"
Right.
Who is this
I'm
short
gonna step
blonde
forward
creature?
despite
My bad,
having the lowest charisma.
Who is
I'm
this
just gonna
short
be like-
blonde creature you have with you?
I'm gonna walk up really slowly, and then just be like, "Fred, is
Fred,
that you?"
your guy.
I didn't
I
know
don't think
Fred
that's-
could change forms.
I don't think that's Fred.
I'm
Oh,
confused.
I'm terribly sorry. My name is Ilias. Good day to you.
Was Fred an elf? Are Fred's elf? Was Fred an elf? I don't remember.
Hmm.
Are you Fred? Are you Fred and you're just gaslighting us? You're Fred, aren't you? Fred!
Fred? Who the hell is Fred?
Oh, Fred is our companion who has recently disappeared.
He
We'll
died.
miss him. He died as he lived.
You
Fucking emo.
you arrived when he disappeared. He
I
was a
just
man
came
of many
in here-
mysteries.
I just came in here to see if anyone in the village needed healing. I'm a traveling cleric.
Oh. You know.
It just so happens that I need healing more often than not.
Don't you have your own healing spells?
No,
But
he's a
by
rogue.
that logic, we would be in need of a very handy cleric. Would you like to join us?
What do I get?
There is money.
You can get Fred's Cut of the Prophets.
And then you can use some of that money to go towards, I don't know, a church or something that could go towards helping others.
Yeah, sure. I'll join up. But if we ever have to wade through any water or anything gross, you're gonna carry me.
Right. Well, I am
Well, then
I
guess
am
I'm never
6
touching
foot,
you.
so
I
Well, I
don't
guess
like
it just-
having dirty feet.
Like I said, just I'm never touching you ever. I have to just look at my fucking liquid fingers.
I'm gonna stutter from seeing the liquid fingers.
Yeah.
That is
What's
a
the
valid
matter, man?
reaction.
Wait.
Very,
Why
very
does he
valid
have
reaction.
Why does he have liquid fingers?
On the plasmoid. I know I don't look it, but on the plasmoid. Long story short, mutations. Don't worry about it. I'm
Stay away
human-ish.
from me.
And then we have our friend Sat, who's a frog. Be careful if you touch him or lay on hands, considering the fact that he's got this mucus membrane that creates a poison. So just be mindful of the healing.
Okay,
this
and
statue speak of?
full disclosure, my lay on hand spell is more of a bitch slap.
I like that. I like that.
Get back in the game.
Nisa has given a fair amount of bitch slaps already. I'm sure you'll get along great.
We'll have to get her a Switch next.
As you
Yeah.
mentioned, your missing companion, your long, well, not long, your forgotten, well, not forgotten companion. The door opens again, and in comes Nisa. Her fine ranger gear carved up, fresh cuts and healed cuts dot her purple skin. She seems to have kind of a mix of 1,000-yard stare and just general confusion, which switches back to her resting face as seemingly whatever was troubling her is now gone, and she is standing there holding a sheathed knife in her hands.
What the hell happened to you?
Nisa?
We don't ask.
Nisa!
I am asking, what the hell happened?
Oh, you're back.
I'm gonna run over to her and bring her to the table, and then I'm gonna call out to the tavern maid. What time? It doesn't really matter considering they would have drunk mead at any time of the day. I'm gonna yell out, "Maid, food, mead now!"
All right. She quickly and promptly goes back into the kitchen and
I'm gonna
goes
sit
out.
Nisa down and just be like, "Are you okay?"
I think I'm fine. I look at my arms. I'm like, they're healing. I think I'm fine.
They are healing or they're healed. What the? Okay.
Combination. I'm not really
Okay.
sure what happened, honestly.
Is there anything vital that got damaged?
While I'm still breathing and talking, I think all the vitals are still good.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to our new healer, and I'm gonna have a very concerned and worried look across my face, and I'm going to ask Flippin, could you please help our friend?
Who is Flippin?
I'm gonna turn to the gnome healer, and I'm going to beckon her forward to Nisa. I'm like, Nisa, Flippin.
Mommy's
Nisa.
making it.
Kids.
I was gonna ask whose progeny that was, Marzana's or Sax.
Mine are in bed.
Whose fertile offspring is interrupting our D&D section?
That's supposed
I
to be
will-
the plan, but it's failing miserably.
Sax, you did not
The
punch a
womb
child. I
goblins.
told you to. Sax, I told you to punch a child last time. You did not do it. I will do it if it happens again.
Mercy.
No,
He didn't mute and he's yelling at them.
I am a murderer, although you know this.
Yes,
In
you
any
are.
event, Marzana, do you provide magical aid to this devilish purple-skinned tiefling?
First of all, are we sitting at a table, or are we just
Yeah.
standing
You're
around?
all gathered at well, you're standing on the table presumably, but you're all gathered at a table.
Standing on the table?
On
I
the
would
table.
assume, yeah, because she's teeny. She's a gnome. They're tight,
I thought-
Oh,
Just-
They're,
well,
they're like
I'm,
children size.
smaller.
It's an act
I'm,
of
I'm
dominance.
gonna like, like beckon her to the table
I
and bring her to the table.
launch myself across the table and slap Nisa.
Oh! I'm just gonna stand there in utter disbelief and shock
What?
and just be like,
I cast. Hang on. Cure wounds.
Oh my god. Organic
This is
debris
beautiful.
incoming. Organic debris. Look out. We've got short hail.
okay, I'm gonna turn to the barmaid and just be like, can I please have something stronger than mead? And then I'm gonna like step away and just like really like without saying a word, but you're gonna be able to read my lips saying, I'm sorry.
I just look over at Alias, rubbing my cheek, mouthing, "What the fuck?"
This
How much
bitch is
healing
crazy.
does she get? How much healing does she get, Flippin?
1d8 plus 5.
All right. So I will pull up the pull up the roll 20, and then you could roll it in there.
Yo.
Okay.
There we go. You are all gathered in Phandalin still.
First roll of the night.
First roll of the night. Let's see. I have your nat 20 clip loaded up. If you roll a nat 20,
Mad one. Mad one.
come on, don't jinx it, Gray. Don't be a Gray.
No.
Be a good
No.
Gray. Don't.
It depends on how lucky he is. If he's really lucky, she'll get a nat one.
It's not much better.
7 plus 1, so that's 8, right?
Sorry, hang on. 1d8 plus 5. That's what it was.
Plus 5. I am
Bam!
Yeah. So the scars, the scarring begins to the old scars stay as old scars, but the new ones begin to seal up and heal up, and Nisa is in a significantly much more comfortable state after having been bitch slapped. Even the slap itself burned for a moment and then went away, as if
I'm
with moisturizing cream.
Man.
gonna have a really nervous laugh and then just be like, ha, 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 ha. And I'm really confused right now.
I say something in Draconic, and nobody knows what I just said. But if you understand Draconic, it's whose fucking elf kid is this?
You just did the One Punch Man, like who is this sassy child?
Who is this?
But I say it in Draconic because I'm just like, what the fuck just happened? It's like,
What's
Look,
with
kid
the
just-
attitude from this lost child?
like, I haven't even said hey to you yet. What the fuck? But I feel better, thanks.
What was that for? I mean, thank you. Fuck you.
Thank the fuck you.
Yes, thank the fuck you.
Not the fuck of me, a fuck of you.
So I look at my arms and I'm just still confused as shit. And I'm like,
Okay.
thank you?
I'm not looking away, but I'm like also tapping the bench, like the bar, and being like, quickly, need it quickly, sooner rather than later.
Poor Alias is like, oh god, give her alcohol. Just give her something. Quick.
I'm just watching all of this, especially at Alias specific with the most smug ass face ever in my life.
As am I.
This
I
is the
sit down
best
like
shit
nothing
ever.
happened.
I
Damn, that's cold.
I like this little one. She's funny. I like this one.
I immediately look over to Lake since Alias is getting me a drink. Lake, who is this?
This is a replacement for Fred for the time being. Despite her bitch slap, it is actually healing apparently. I don't really know much about you. I'm gonna be honest, little one. What's your deal?
I'm a wandering healer. And I just like to travel the countryside, and I started healing when there was a plague in my town, and I just travel around and offer my services and slaps wherever needed.
So you heal
Damn.
with slaps.
Yes.
The idea of getting a holy backhand of God sounds hilarious to me.
All right.
Did you teach me?
I love the vision. I love the vision. Next time, warn someone.
No, it's funny if
Surprise
it's not
is
warned.
half the fun. It doesn't work as well if you're not surprised.
Bro, Andy, please.
Please tell me
Andy.
the barmaid has given me 2 mugs of alcohol and food now.
She is holding them, ready to give them to you.
Oh, I've taken them off her immediately, thrown her
Hold
the
on.
coin.
Yes. She takes the payment. It will in total run. I'm assuming you're getting enough for everyone.
He said
No.
2.
No,
He said-
I said 2 and
He said
food.
2.
It's just for Nisa.
Okay, so it's just food
Just
for
for
Nisa.
Nisa.
Okay, so that would be 5 copper.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
So I run to the table, I put the food down, and I put a jug in front of Nisa, and then I put the other jug in front of the food, like plate of food, and be like, this one's for after the beer. And then, like, apologize really quietly.
This one's to make you happier. This one's to fuck you up later.
I'll take it. And I immediately downed the first one
Chug, 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 chug.
in a very non-noble woman fashion.
Are you
It's one of
still
those-
holding on? Are you still holding on to the new knife by chance?
Oh yeah, I'm holding it with one hand.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure no one forgot about it.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
I'm gripping it oddly tightly, considering that you guys have seen that Nisa does love her daggers. This one especially, for some reason, gripping the ever-loving shit out of it. While
Are you
just
white
downing the
knuckling
drink.
it?
Almost.
White.
I'm just gonna be like, Nisa, you can put the knife down.
No.
Okay.
And just this slight blank look and just shaking my head no, then snap out of it, go right back to drinking.
Okay, no, seriously, what the fuck happened to you? Seriously.
Look, the last thing that I remember
Let
is
her finish her meal.
went to sleep outside of was a camp near the bandit lair, and that's really the only thing I can remember. Everything else is strange flashes of I don't know what. Sets the drink
Oh.
aside while like this weird smile on her face, just sets the drink slowly aside, which is now empty, and then just starts eating.
Oh. I
She's-
just like turn over. I turn
It's
over
like
to
Vietnam
Sax.
flashbacks.
I just look over at Sax. Just like whisper right next to him. This bitch got the demon in her. What the fuck is this?
That's racist. She's a tiefling.
Yeah.
Racist.
That's the joke, Gabe. That's the joke. Thanks
That's
for pointing it out.
Damn it,
Seems completely
Greg.
fine to me.
We
but I wonder
encourage
if I
wrestling
got
in
caught
D&D. You know
middle
this.
of that skirmish that we witnessed.
This liquidy
Oh,
bitch
then-
over here.
Are there nuts on like in a bowl or something nearby? Like at a
Nope.
bar. Damn.
No, it's not really. That's not really a thing here. This is a very Spartan environment.
Oh right, okay.
Minimal luxuries. You're in a frontier town, sir.
Wow. Wow.
All right.
All
So, where did the big one go?
Oh,
I don't
I'm
know.
right. I'm right here.
We haven't. Ha 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 ha
No,
ha
the big Bob.
Oh,
Yes,
oh, you
Ed.
mean
Oh,
you
no,
mean-
the angry,
oh, you mean
the
Fred?
glowering guy.
Fred went and disappeared among the bushes.
All right. So, Fred Bob disappeared. We now have Little Bit
The
who
tinier
slaps.
one.
Wait,
She
what?
who slaps.
Yeah.
She walked in about 5 minutes before you. I guess we have her now, but yeah.
Why not?
I look over at Flippin. Nisa, now that we've technically slap met, pleasure to meet you.
You should slap box right now.
No. 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 No.
Can we bet
Yes.
on it?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna like sit.
Slap box. Slap box. Slap box.
Again, this liquidy bitch over here.
As you all continue to debate the possibility of a slap box, Gundren Rockseeker stomps down the stairs.
Oh, thank God. Welcome, friend.
We're going to be eating a quick breakfast, drinking only one cup of mead, and I don't recognize you two. He says, pointing at the tiefling and the gnome. You may be companions of the. Where'd the big one go? Nah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, that
We
is
may
the
head
big
down.
one. The magic making him look like that. We're off.
That is the big one. I just pointed this small little dwarf thing.
Haha.
Damn, the discrimination.
Don't really be mad
The
at
short
much.
thing.
To you two new ones, name's Gundren Rockseeker. Me and my brothers are prospecting Wave Echo Cave, trying to find the lost mines of Endelva. We found them. Much to our chagrin, when those red-hand bastards and the spider tried to steal our claim right out of us. Shame to me, brother, trying to find our campsite. Now your little cadre have decided to, for fair payment, accompany me to rescue my brothers and cement our claim over our family's long-lost stronghold.
Right.
This is who we
coin
were
in it.
sent to that manor for.
So, just as kind of a recap, so the party came to Phandalin to drop off the prospecting supplies for the Rockseeker brothers, wherein they discovered, oh wait, they got captured, and in order to get paid for the job, we need to go get the Rockseekers from the bandit camp. The
Fair.
bandits, and found out that the Rockseekers prospecting had, or their prospecting site has been taken over by the supplier, the master of the bandits, being the spider, some kind of drow, and has offered a princely prize in the form of their pick of the horde of Fendelver. 2 items specifically from Fendelver, as well as a pile of coin for helping him and his brothers deal with the spider and cement their claim over their family's long lost territory. No, some are Californian. The ones in CDAT's campaign are Californian, Andy. And DM will shut up to let the party speak.
So that's what he was talking about, as in talking as if I don't have a voice in my head. I open my notebook. When ready to drow, parentheses, mommy.
A drow.
Yeah.
Male drow. Male drow. They specified male drow.
Still
Oh,
hot.
that's not. It's okay.
Still hot.
I am
Still would.
surprised Gray didn't go, oh, even better, daddy. And I'm disappointed in you.
I mean, if that's what you want me to do, I will do that shit in character.
Mercy.
All
Well,
right.
look, it's what I would have done, so I'm disappointed.
Time to do it in character, baby.
Oh, the moment's been ruined.
No,
So,
Alright.
male drow.
I do not consent.
Liquid noises.
Oh. All right. So,
Yes.
male drow, dwarves, heritage, mine. Got it. I'm up to speed now. I nod to the dwarves. Nisa, resident ranger for these fine gentlemen. Fine,
the
make
guild.
this term.
Oh fuck.
The guilded.
the Rock
That's
Seeker.
what we decided.
Eldest
on
of the
while you were
Rock
out.
Seeker brothers.
Ah, pleasure.
Yeah. And
Wait, is
what
he-
be your name? Gnome?
Flippin', there are two really cute dwarves right there.
No, just one. It's only
Oh,
one. His brother.
Never mind.
Taken
There's one really cute dwarf right there. Go for it.
The brother is hideous. Don't worry about it.
Describe him.
Actually, indeed, with the wiki actually has a picture of him. Let me grab it. Go ahead and drink.
Let's go.
Speaker. I'll post it. Yeah. See, I
You
don't
better
know if
have
this
a
is the new
smoking hot
picture or
beard.
the old. I don't know if this is a new picture or an old picture because he looks a little too. I don't know. Maybe it's just the shadow on the character, but he looks a little bit too dusky to be a dwarf to me. Maybe I'm just racist. What do I know?
Maybe. Possibly.
So rude. Oh my god.
All right.
That
not
is a
bad
pretty
for
dope
dwarf.
ass beard.
He looks like a
Very
slave
good, like
trade.
very dwarven beard. It's just when I think dwarf, I think cave dweller, so pale skin. But again, I'm racist, so what do I know?
I'm gonna be real. If it weren't for those crates, he would look like a fucking slave trader.
That's
I
right.
like him even more now.
Oh my god. Cancel for the
Is it
10th
not-
time, game. Cancel for the
Notice
not
10th
that
a
time.
Pippin is
dwarf?
just staring at the size of his hands and not making
Is
any
it-
comments.
Is it not within a dwarf's right to own property? Is it not within a dwarf's right to benefit from the sweat of his brow and the brow of his property?
Are you really going there?
You've known me for how long, Daphne? You've known me
That-
for the better part of like half a year, and you're
That is true.
surprised at this.
I know. I'm not surprised. I'm just like, wow.
Wow. Racism. What a surprise.
Ma'am, would you like to hear one of the
We're
three
all
songs?
surprised.
No. Would you like to hear one of the 3 songs that we have for battle music?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I forgot all about this.
Oh.
I did too, until he reminded me.
Sudden the thunders mutter, northern flags and south winds flutter too.
We
Part
are
of that's
very-
out of all of the songs on this out of all the songs I've played, that's the one that doesn't get me copyright struck.
Wow.
What?
Really?
That's hilarious.
That song, that fucking, you would think that's the song that gets me in trouble with YouTube. No, it's the Goblin. It's everything else that I play that doesn't get me in trouble.
That's
It's
good,
almost
bro.
like no one wants to take ownership for it.
I can't wait to hear that every single stream from now on, 24/7.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
basically
it's
just it's
fantastic.
only Russia
On
and Belarus
repeat.
that we're getting blocked in.
On repeat forever. It'll be in my dreams.
Those would be good dreams. In any event,
Mm.
so you guys have met your employer. You've met the party. You are eating a firm breakfast. You have an hour or two before you set off south to the mountains. Is there anything in town you'd like to do? Nisa and Plippin, there is a wizard who is attempting to locate a site to build his wizard's tower. If you by chance have any items you would like to have identified, same with the rest of the party. if you have any items that you have that you may want identified, or if you want to purchase any scrolls or that sort of thing before you go,
Oh yes.
this would be the time to do it.
I do need to find
Excellent.
this wizard. And strangely enough, when you all look at Nisa, both drinks and food have been consumed with strange quickness.
Are you eating for two?
I'm gonna nod to the party and go see the drow for some poisons.
Nisa
I'm not
just like
getting
slow
involved
motion
in
looks
this
over.
one.
I just start walking away.
No.
I just grab Sex by the collar, pick him up, and start dragging him away.
I'm like over his shoulder, reaching back for my half-eaten bowl of raw bacon on the table.
I have
No,
midwife
They
wings.
don't
Oh wait,
serve
I
raw
wasn't
bacon.
done.
It's crispy.
They
They don't
do.
serve raw
They do.
bacon.
No.
Mother-
Hey,
No,
Sex,
I haven't
Sex,
eaten anything. I haven't eaten anything cooked this whole campaign. You're not going to change that now.
Hey, Sex. Shh. Slap boxing.
No, I'm already leaving. I'm gonna turn to the gnome and be like, "Would you like to join me so you can learn about poisons too?"
Would you like to learn about Jesus? I mean poison. I mean Jesus.
Sure, I'll
So
learn
that
about
you know what you're up against in the future.
Sure,
You know,
I'd be happy to learn about poisons.
I'm going to go
Alright.
and get this dagger
Does
identified.
she need it because she's expecting?
I'm not expecting.
We're leaving. I'm grabbing the gnome by the hand and dragging her out the door.
We just got
And then I'm going to
here.
turn to Nisa and then just be like, quietly again without, just read my lips saying, "I'm so sorry."
Why the show is always so fucking spicy?
Like, would you kindly roll me a flat intelligence check, please?
A flat
me?
intelligence check?
I'd like to do it because Nisa's not the only one with an item that could be checked by a wizard.
There you go.
Oh.
16.
Oh, I didn't end up sharing the screen again. Damn it, Gray!
is.
Why didn't you remind me?
You-
You remember
the-
the stone, the warm stone that you have?
Oh, yeah.
Wrong campaign, bud.
No,
Worms.
this campaign, the one that you got from.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of a different story.
we're off
My
to see
fault.
Wizard?
My fault.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about the metal box. That you guys
cube.
found in the other campaign.
I've been getting a lot of stones recently,
I like stones. Stones.
as well as stoned.
You know-
So we're off
Alright.
to see the wizard.
So what is the stone thing?
Well,
Now, would this be a good time for me to study my book that's written in Thieves' Cant?
yeah. So you open. Yeah. So if you open it up and begin looking through.
Okay,
it
I don't
appears
want to
to
interrupt
be-
everybody else. We can.
Yeah, I can just get this done quickly. It appears to be sort of like
Okay.
a communal logbook where everyone could add information. So it's like different members of the Red Hand gang. And you can kind of identify that, like, okay, based on like the handwriting, that's probably the orc. That was probably Silver Scream or Star Scream or whatever his name was. This was probably like a random wizard guy. Like you can kind of
This
identify
was
who it is.
100% without a doubt Glass Tooth because he can't stop referencing himself in third person.
He
Glass
actually was
staff.
not in this one. He did
Oh.
not seem to use this logbook. Yeah. As you're looking through it, you can notice there seems to be, like just general there seems to be just general like, yeah, pickings are good. This guy's a bitch, that guy's a bitch. It'd be kind of cool if we can go over to like, here I hear the pickings are good, that sort of thing. And then as they mentioned
any
moving
references
into
to
the manor,
stashes?
they seem smart enough not to have included that information because it is
Oh,
public
okay.
for a group of bandits. Then as they mention moving into the manor, there begin to be more mentions of how Glassstaff has kind of like screwed everyone. There's not as many caravans. There's not as many traders. Phandalin is not really a good source of raiding. And even though like the drow is paying in gold, most of it seems to be going one way, that being Glassstaff. And then the last entry you find is written in orc, is the orc. You can identify it as that orc archer you guys fought. And he expresses very, very displeasure with the fact that Glassstaff blew pretty much all of their profits on those, quote, stupid fucking chandeliers.
Man, fuck those
Okay.
chandeliers.
Well, the only other thing I would like to do is I'd like to visit an armorer and find out if I could acquire any exploding caltrops.
So there would not be an armorer. There would again frontier town, but there is a blacksmith. If you go and talk to him, he would inform you that that's not really something he's got the like. He could do it. It's just he doesn't really have the facilities for it. It would take him a couple of days, and he doesn't really keep them in stock because no one asks for them.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Sorry for not really RPing that, but that's just like you're
No,
not
that's
getting
fine.
that item no matter what.
Okay,
Yeah,
not
sorry,
getting those
not
at the moment.
not a lot of cool stuff for you, Sax. I'm sorry.
I must have missed it. What was the stone I
at
had
some
for?
point, I'll get some exploding caltrops, maybe.
It's
So
warm in
the
your
kobold
hand,
gave
is
it to
what I
you
said.
guys. The kobold gave it to you guys as kind of like payment for helping him out.
Okay. What was the intelligence check for then? I'm confused.
To remember that you had it.
Oh. I'm gonna go
Because you had
sell
forgotten
this.
out of character.
Or get it appraised or something.
Attempting to separate the two groups, you find yourselves, the four of you, walking together to go speak to the wizard and his companions. Nisa eyeing the gnome with contempt and hatred, and maybe a little bit of jealousy, who knows? And then seemingly just, everyone just vibing, being existing. And then breaking off for Cornelius and Plippin to go speak to the drow, and Nisa and Lake to go speak to the halfling wizard, who seems to be it seems Wigglethug is busy, he seems to be sketching on a bird that's standing on a branch, holding a caterpillar in its mouth. You startle him as you approach him. What do you say to Wigglethug?
What's his name?
Wigglethug. Wizards have weird names.
He's a quirky man.
I'm gonna call him Wiggly for short.
Okay.
Hello
How
there.
do you speak to him?
General Kenobi.
General Kenobi, hello. Yes, I do not. I recognize you. I don't recognize you though.
He says, I'm pointing at the tiefling.
She's a friend. She used to be trusted. Don't
Ah.
worry about it.
Yes, yes. What could I do for you two, by chance? Are you looking for enchantments, wardings, scrolls, knowledge?
I just
Something-
decide. Ladies first.
I need something identified, if you could. And I hold up the dagger.
Yes, yes, I could identify that for you, though it would be spending a spell slot I could use on many other things, so it will cost you.
I'm listening.
10 gold pieces? Does that sound fair?
Like, where's the frog with our money?
I'm here. I'm listening. I'm gonna let you haggle this one out.
Doug
you know
just
the
kind of
frog thinks.
approaches
You already know the frog thinks that 10 is too much for anything.
The frog thinks 10's too much. Yeah. Well, that's true.
Doug approaches very sad and solemn at not having access to exploding caltrops.
Oh.
Oh, poor Doug.
I just want them to pop and alert me if somebody steps on them. You know?
Find them at some point. You just can't get them now.
Yeah. Just can't get them today. It's just one of these days. Anyway, 10 gold for one.
For a cast of identified, yes.
And you said this is going to cost you one spell slot.
Yes. A spell slot I could use for many other things.
Such as?
Well,
But
if
you
we
have a
are
limited
waylaid
amount
by
each day
bandits-
before you have to rest anyway.
If we are waylaid by bandits on the road, I would have to cast Magic Missile, and I could only do that so many times if I've spent a slot helping you. Or I could use it to cast. And he kind of just thinks, and he picks out his spell book and he begins to flip through the book, just kind of listing off potentially other spells he could be using rather than identify in this moment. So,
Okay. Enough of all this. I barely understand the concept of spell slots as is. So can we skip this part and can I make a point here? What I'm thinking here is 10 for one is just too much. I could do 6 for the one. However, I would do 10 if you would also identify. I believe you brought something, didn't you, Blake?
I did. I pulled out the small red
How about
stone.
10 for 2?
He kind of like thinks.
14 for 2.
12.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh shit.
Lake can give advantage with the help action.
I can't.
Okay.
I will do that.
Yeah.
That is a +2.
My persuasion
he
is
gets
plus
advantage.
4.
No, help action gives advantage.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, no, you're good. Come on, Sax. You can do. That is it. He doesn't even need it.
Yes.
Yes, fine.
12 is good. And he like reaches out his hand to take the coin. The coins, rather.
All right, I'm going to deposit 12 gold pieces into his hand.
He takes it, slips it into his money pouch, like waves his palm out, says a word of power, and goes, "Up."
Take the knife out the sheath. It didn't work. Take the knife out the sheath.
Knife comes out of the sheath.
You take it out, and it is a blade about 8 inches. 8 inches? Yeah, about 8 inches in length.
Damn.
Seems to have been made from brambles being twisted. It seems to have been woven rather than forged, yet its edge is noticeably razor sharp.
Neat.
And then he does the same thing.
I've never seen anything like that.
That is a blade of the huntsman. It allows the owner to, if they possess the means to cast Hunter's Mark, their first casting of the day is free. It resets every 24 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yes, and it appears that this particular one has been also enchanted with imperviousness, meaning the edge will never dull.
I very much like that.
Yeah. That is basically mumbo jumbo for how the hell does a blade of brambles not break? Because magic bullshit.
Wow.
Yay, magic bullshit.
Let me see yours next, he says, looking over at Link.
I just like flick him the stone.
It hits the
Does
people
that mean
up.
he would have to make a dex saving throw to catch it?
I'm imagining you're not throwing it at him, you're just doing like a light toss.
Like a coin. I'm flicking a coin.
Yeah, he catches it. Like a little bit of a stumble. Casts the spell.
This is a gem of gloaming. The user is granted dark vision or enhanced dark vision. If you are without it, you gain 30 feet. And if you possess it, you gain an additional 30 feet.
And then he attempts to toss it back to you as nonchalantly as you did, but it just does not. You managed to catch it as well, but it's not as cool. It's very nerdy. It's a very nerd toss.
Appreciate it, man. I will probably never use this.
Mm-hmm. Night vision is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
That's something
Another
that the
member of
frog
the party
does not
might want it.
possess.
I don't know.
You can have it if you don't want
I
it.
certainly don't have dark vision.
We will discuss payments later.
Okay.
And with that, we jump back over to Elias and Flippin as they approach Umre Sirlin, who appears to be checking some bags. And just kind of turns to you as you approach. She is dressed
Good morning.
in a black shroud, completely covering her body, gloves, and a death mask to keep the sun off her skin, as drow are not fond of the sun.
Dope. That's dope. Good evening. Oh, it is the morning, isn't it?
Yes, it is the morning.
Good morning. I was going to be a little bit tongue-in-cheek to be like, good evening, but I don't want to piss her off. because she would be sleeping during the day. And anyway,
What
the joke didn't land. I'm moving on. Good morning, madam.
What makes this morning particularly good over any other morning? In my
No, well,
opinion, any
you know,
morning spent on the surface is a bad morning. She
Roll
looks down
this
at
could
you.
be the case, but
She
it's
looks down
always a
at
good
Flippin.
morning when I get to see you.
She just kind of like turns her head slowly and glares at you.
Mm.
You're a male. You're a male. Remember, you're a male.
Oh my god.
I'm not drow.
Abort. Your wingman is not there to support you. I am with the wizard at the moment.
Abort. You existed wrong. Run. Run. Run.
She looks back
Right.
down. She looks back down at Flippin. And the gnome is.
I'm going to introduce her. This is Flippin. Flippin.
I look at
This
the
is
drow, and I look at him, and I kick him in the shin and say, "Silence, servant."
I'm gonna be like, excuse me.
Cornelius, roll a
knowing that
performance check.
Knowing that males, what their place is in drow society, I figure I can deal better with her than he can.
I would make you
I'm
roll
not
a
gonna
check
lie.
for that, but frankly, that would probably be that would be very common knowledge about drow, so I'm not going to make you roll for it. You roll me a
Thank
persuasion
God.
check, Marzana. Cornelius, roll me a performance check.
You realize that's like one of my worst.
Yes, and we love how you
It's
do
gonna
it
come
every
across
single
as
time.
You decided to make a performance.
And we
shit.
love how you can fail these every single time. It's great content.
And then
It's
Marzana.
gonna come across as patronizing, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
mine.
I don't know. It depends on what
And
Marzana
difficult.
rolls. Marzana, roll.
I'm working on it. Sorry.
You can do it.
I have like 3 different browsers.
Oh, she's worse.
Damn, y'all.
The dynamic duo focus. Okay.
The drow lets out a bit of a chuckle. That is certainly amusing, I'll give you that. Why have the two of you elected to bother me upon this most horrific of mornings, as it is a
No.
surface morning?
Unfortunately, I am in your presence because I'm here to perhaps peruse your wares for some poisons, and in the meantime, this one here is going to learn poisons from my purchase.
What exactly is your budget? I would be loath to remove items of exceeding value when you cannot even pay a pittance for it.
That's a pretty fair assumption, actually. Do you have a starter kit?
Starter kit. Do I
Well,
look
in your
as
professional
though...
opinion, what would you recommend to a novice in comparison to you for me?
Her eyes are full of annoyance at the term starter kit, but then as you kind of backpedal and use the term novice, she recovers with a little bit of, surfacer. It's understandable. Well, assuming you are of little means, and you are looking for something of a more mundane application, I would like to know first, do you intend for it to be ingested, impaled, coated upon a blade? Inhale? What
I
is the
think I
intent?
should probably start with coating my crossbow bolts and perhaps my bayonet, and then
So
work
impaled.
towards. Yeah.
Impaled, then. So you'd be looking for a venom rather than a poison. Those will be a tad pricier by nature of keeping them.
Well,
I
that's
do
why I came
have
to the expert.
for the cheapest option I do have, she says as she opens up one of the boxes and removes a vial with a viscous green liquid within. This right here is a venom
built from a local variant of the giant spider monsters.
Hmm.
It will run you 20 gold a vial, which is one usage. The
Jesus.
victim must be of firm constitution or suffer moderate poisoning and mayhaps even paralysis.
You said a firm constitution, as in like very durable.
Well, it is of. If we are speaking of dwarven durability, this poison will have no effect. If we are speaking of men, yes, it requires a stronger constitution than most. For context, remember your average person in D&D gets killed by 4 rats. So this is the DC is 11.
Right.
You
That-
could, Andy. You absolutely could buy that from her. It would not be cheap.
I'm going to apologize and just. I do apologize. I believe that is far out of my price range. I apologize.
How much do you have?
Out of character, I have 14 gold and 2 silver.
We have like sacks, which are just like our walking piggy bank, right?
Yeah, and you guys
Party
have been
funds?
hoarding all the party inventory, so I don't have anything with me.
I can share. I don't mind.
Well, you guys aren't here.
Fair.
So I'm actually I'm going to turn to him and just be like, look, I'll be honest and truthful to you as I respect you that much. I only have 14 gold and 2 silver at my disposal right now. Is there anything that I could purchase within reason?
Well, she's holding the vials. Like I said, one of these is 10 pieces of gold.
Oh, hmm.
It is a single dose.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Now,
I'm going
as in,
to have to.
it would not be a single crossbow bolt. You could dip multiple crossbow bolts. I like 10,
Oh,
like 10 crossbow bolts. I'll say you can get 10 crossbow bolts dipped with this.
right. Okay. Well, if that's the case, yeah, I'll purchase that if I can.
We established this previously, Andy. It cannot be bottled. It cannot be stored. If Cornelius wanted to spend an action in combat to lather his stuff with poison from sacks, he could, but that would be keeping Doug on the rear line.
Yeah.
Not really effective. Yeah. So you'd be sorry for the miscommunication. So it is a single dose,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
you could get 10 bolts from it.
Okay. Excellent. Well, if that's the case, I would kindly accept that off you if that's okay.
She takes the coin and hands you the vial.
Thank you.
Looks down at Plippin. And then anything for the gnome?
No,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
like.
need anything. Not yet. I need money. That's why I joined up with these losers.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up.
That is an oof. That is an oof. That is absolutely an oof. Oof.
I'm gonna.
Why?
Does she have healing balm or aloe vera? I'm gonna actually say that to her jokingly and just be like, "Do you have healing balm or aloe vera for that burn?"
Like, oh god.
It's fucked.
Eagle Silk does make me keep certain apothecary and supplies in stock.
Oh, you don't seem pleased about that, sir. Oh,
It is a waste of my talents as a poisoner.
right. Well, I'm sorry. I won't joke about that in the future. I'm sorry.
All right. And I'm assuming that's the end of it.
Yeah, it's the end of it for me.
All right. Does the party have anything else they wish to do in Phandalin?
Yeah, I would like to pick up a few extra crossbow bolts if I could.
You should have all the ones you started with because I've been forgetting to roll for them to break.
Oh,
So you
okay.
should have all of
Because
them.
I've just been like not abandoning them, but I've just been like keeping track of how many I have left.
Yeah, no, I have been completely forgetting to roll to break ammunition because I'm a dumbass. Going forward, I will do that, but I'll just assume that you guys, like, unless you're in a situation where you cannot, you could, like, take the
Okay.
time to rear ammo when you're looting.
All right, excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, I've been all the ones that I missed shots with. I take out of my inventory, and I've been assuming that I've been able to regather all the other ones.
Okay, so you guys getting full quivers if you have arrows. Going forward,
Yep.
I will keep a tally of how many shots you shoot, and then I will roll
Awesome.
con checks for the
Beautiful.
ammo to see if they break or not. And unless
Thank you.
it's like, unless I describe it breaking, which I will add as a notch, like if it fires into like a heavily armored target and shatters, then yeah. All right. So, right, we're heading out. We be saving me brothers, laddies. It's a 3-day trip down, 3-day trip back. I hope you be bringing a week of food.
Oh, I think we have enough.
Oh joy!
Did we ration?
Shitty rations.
I'll go get some. Hold on. I just start running all the way back to the market, just grabbing some rations. How much will that run me?
Well, for travel ration for travel meals, it will run you 5 copper per meal, and each meal will feed 1 person, and you will
5 copper.
need at minimum 2 of them per day.
So,
Oh.
5 copper each.
So basically, it's 10 copper per person. You have 5 people, so it's, let's call it 5 silver a day for food.
I'm gonna say
5 silver
spend
per a day or per person?
For the party.
Okay.
The party as a
Per
whole is
day.
5 silver.
spend like 20 silver.
But remember, you guys
And
already
we
have
won't
food.
have to
and
worry
you
about it
could
for a
arrange-
hot minute.
Okay, you said 3 days, so I'll
3
give them
days there,
50
3 days back. And then also, you don't know how much time you're going to spend in the cave.
I will.
Can I buy a barrel of water?
Are you gonna carry that?
I mean,
You got you guys are also bringing the dwarf's wagon because he's
I'm
he's.
picturing
Oh,
yeah, I'm picturing like a 5-gallon barrel of water and then a little barrel to carry on my back, like a keg.
You could do that.
Okay. So 5-gallon and a 1-gallon barrel. How much does that cost?
Also, remember, you guys do have horses.
sick.
Let me just do some fucking math real fast. I don't remember doing math in D&D, but okay.
All right.
Alright, so that's 20 for 2 gold pieces, which will run about 4 meals. And that's 24 gold.
20 silver.
Yeah, we're figuring
20 silver
returns right
will-
now.
20 silver would run you 4 days. So if you want enough rations for a week, that would be 35 silver. So about rounding up 4 gold.
Around 4 gold? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that
If you
made it a
want to
lot
toss
easier.
in, if you also want to toss Sax's barrel of water in as well, that would be 4 gold in total.
He can pay for that himself. I'm already paying 4 gold for this stuff.
I'll
I
pay
mean,
for all of it.
It's pretty food. You guys could take it from. part of
I will pay for all of it. What's the price total?
4 gold plus your barrel, which is like an additional 4 gold, was it?
barrel. It's 4 gold,
Okay,
just to save on time and money.
cool. My barrels, plural. 5-gallon and a 1-gallon.
I'm guessing
mean,
I don't
5
have a
silver.
horse since I haven't been traveling with them.
So they only have a total of 3 horses, but you and Doug are small, so you could like ride on the back. You could ride
That
with a
is-
person.
I've been riding with Lake this whole time.
I mean, if need be,
I
you
started
can just
riding
ride.
with Cornelius.
I mean, I
He
just
used to be able to
I just like turn over to the small dwarf. I mean, if need be, you can take care of writing while I use shapes up and just turn to a small little blob. I can also be little, if need be.
I was just thinking I could buy a goat to
I
ride
guess
on.
I guess your legs don't get tired.
Let her ride a goat. Let her ride a goat.
Please.
Let her cook. Let her
You could
cook.
certainly, you certainly could purchase goats. However, none of them have been trained for riding, and you would not possess like the saddles and the reins for it.
Aw.
Again, this is a frontier human town. They don't really.
Don't need to know
If you were to
that.
go back to
He has
like
willpower.
Neverwinter, yeah, you would be able to. Hell, even Fort Tarson, you'd probably be able to find one of these. But in Phandalin, not really gonna happen.
Okay, so we have 3 horses in that case.
What about a pig?
You can't just ride with Nisa or Elias, honestly.
Can I buy a chicken?
You're not that short.
Well, first
They
of all,
can
you're
carry
not
20
closet
pounds.
sized. You are not closet sized, and you're not Tim Pool.
Carry 20 pounds.
It'd be even better if you rode a ram.
You can't. No, again, same problem with the goat.
Well, you're
Yes,
only
you could
20
purchase a
pounds?
chicken. It would not be trained or equipped, and you would not be able to get the barding for it either.
I want to eat it.
Oh yeah, you could definitely buy it. You
I'm
could
not
buy
the
a
shortest
chicken
person
for
in the
food.
party anymore.
For eggs.
I'm gonna.
If you'd
Yeah.
like to-
So wait, what are you
Hold
gonna
on.
do? Slap the chicken so it lays eggs?
A dog.
They lay eggs every day.
Because that's how anatomy works. Just his ass and Ellie's eggs. Yes.
Okay, the chicken will run you. Well, no, that's food.
I
That's-
love raw eggs.
Hold on. What the fuck? Why are you making me Google a chicken?
It's 2 CP.
No,
For a
that's 2
normal
CP
chicken.
for a pound of chicken meat.
I'm looking at mouse and other animals. Chicken, 2 CP.
Camel, donkey, mule,
Speed,
giraffe,
25
horse,
feet.
elephant.
Carrying capacity, 20 pounds.
Can you even carry 20 pounds?
No, they can't.
Wait, hold on. Can you send me
You leave that
Because
poor
I'm
little
in
woman
D&D
alone.
Pounds.
I'm in D&D Beyond, and chicken is not a mount.
It can be now. Homebrew that shit.
No, I'm fine with. Okay, I am fine with there being a breed of chicken that is rideable by gnomes. The thing is, Phandalin would not have that. In the same way that, yes, in the medieval period, firearms were a thing. You could purchase a musket. You are not getting one of those in middle of nowhere fucking Scotland.
Such a killjoy, bro.
Go to Fort Tarson. Go to Neverwinter. After you guys are done with this job, you could reasonably purchase whatever you want.
All right, fine.
What
I am
See-
sorry for being a buzzkill.
See, we go to
That's
Fort
all right.
Tarson, she'll find a dwarf, and then we never see her again.
Piplin, good news. We're getting a chicken and a husband.
Okay,
Hey yo!
Marzana, I will say, because a pound of chicken, apparently according to D&D Beyond, is only 2 CP, I will be increasing the price of that, but aside from that, yeah, if you go to a place where they do have access to these kinds of chickens, you would be able to purchase one. It's just
Like a
not right now.
chocobo chicken that I could just ride around.
Yeah, exactly. It would probably be about the size of like a pug, maybe a little bit bigger than a pug.
So like a Brahma
Alright.
chicken.
Yeah, it would be a bigger chicken. It would be a significantly bigger chicken than real world chickens. In the same way that dire wolves are bigger than fantasy wolves are
Okay.
bigger than real wolves.
We can talk about that another time.
Oh, absolutely, another time, another place, another age. And so you load up on the backs of your noble steeds. You load some excess supplies on the dwarf's wagon, and you find yourselves on the road, riding south. The Water Echo Cave. The first night comes to a close, and you have
I
been
just
warned
listened to a
that the
gnome
wilderness here
argue with her
is
god about whether
untamed,
she can ride a chicken for 5 minutes.
wild, ravenous. Yet you encounter no monsters. You encounter no more brigands, no more bandits. and you begin to make camp. If someone would like to just roll me a flat d20 to determine whether or not, if you get a nat 1, something really bad happens, and okay, not nat 1. Camp is made, the rations are cooked and prepared, watch goes by, no problems. Second day, you continue south, and the woods get more wild, and you see fewer and fewer farmsteads. You keep your weapons close, because you know you are in proper wild territory now. You find a space, you set camp. Someone else roll me a d20, see if there's a nat 1.
Okay.
Damn
Well,
it,
I'm not
Sax.
taking saxes. I am not taking saxes. I'm taking the first one, which was gray, which is not a nat 1. Same thing. You guys make camp. You consume your rations. You go about your day. The third night comes around. Or the third day comes around. You are officially outside of settled deck grounds, and the mountains loom over you. Howdy, Wheezy. Howdy, Combat Wombat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And
Damn, already. Starting out the gate.
And as the sun begins to set, Gundren informs you, right, it's another, right, laddies, it's another 5 hours ride. If we want to go through the night, we can. Or if you want to rest up and be there in the morning, that's also possible.
I mean,
So would
Should
you all
probably
like
rest
to
up,
arrive at
just in case.
Would you like to arrive at Wave Echo Cave with a point of exhaustion, or would you guys like to make camp and rest here?
Rest.
we can make shifts, probably. You want to take
Well,
guardian
just
shifts?
basically, do you guys
Already
want to camp now, or do you guys want to arrive at Wave Echo in the middle of the night with points of exhaustion?
We
No
should
exhaustion,
probably
please.
camp out.
So
We should
we
camp out. Yeah.
Someone roll me a d20 to see if something bad happens while you guys prep camp. Alright, nothing bad happens. Now, tell me who is first, second, third, and fourth watch.
I recommend
I
it,
can
so I'll
take
go
the first
first.
watch.
I'll take second.
Elias's first watch.
All right,
That's
I
the
guess
second.
third.
Who's third? Who is fourth watch?
Me.
Alright, Doug. Roll me a
Set.
perception check.
Perception check, sir.
Roll your perception check.
Yes, please.
Is it nighttime?
Yes.
Did he give me that rock?
Did you
I-
Did you give him the rock?
I did give him the rock as we were
You-
building supplies.
So you do not suffer disadvantage.
Okay.
Right. So you're sitting there. It's a few hours before sunrise. You're thinking of being home. You're thinking of not being out in this wild, scary place. Fuck you, combat. Then you hear a twig snap. And snap your eyes up to the direction of where it is. And in the darkness, you see 6 pairs of reflective eyes.
Shit.
They recognize, and then you,
Oh.
with your back to the campfire, they can clearly see what you are. Well then, jig be up. They step out into the campfire light, and you see 6 hobgoblins dressed like frontiersmen. One of them with a coonskin hat. They're covered in short swords and knives. Each of them holding a tomahawk out at the ready, with the other hand ready to pull a large, wicked-looking blade. What y'all be doing so far from the hearth of civilization?
I lift myself out of the barrel that of water that I've been sleeping in.
That's good. Stay where you are
Well,
out
we
there
just
for all
thought
the
we'd
time.
go for a... Well, okay. I lower myself back down. We just thought we'd go for an evening stroll.
Nah, I think right here is good.
And then we got lost. And decided to set up camp.
Roll me a deception
Do you know
check.
where we are?
Wow.
Check.
Question: how much of a deception check? Because like it's a frog and like a barrel of water.
I'm a.
Like,
Yeah.
it's a frog person in a barrel of water.
Advantage?
No, just roll.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. Play it. Play it. Central 20, play it.
Oh yeah, it's an at 20. Yeah, I gotta play it. All right, watch out for your rate.
Perfect.
Well, doesn't change the fact that, well, we'd like to be paid for you moving through our land.
Oh yeah. What do you typically
And in-
like?
in a
What
very-
do you typically like getting paid in? Gold, silver, lead? Hey, Cornelius. Or
I'm
Ilias,
gonna-
Sorry.
Ilias.
Lisa also sits up, and a very irritated-looking tiefling just glares at the hobgoblins right now.
All right.
No.
I'm gonna pull out my bow and aim it at Sax, and just be like, "You better be waking me up for a good fucking reason."
Yeah, these guys want to get
two of
paid
the
in steel. I say
hobgoblins
point.
ready
Someone's
action.
cranky.
Seeing Cornelius rack a bolt into his crossbow and point it at the frog, two of the hobgoblins step aside and ready their tomahawks to toss at him if he does anything wild. As in,
Damn it.
if shit goes bad, these two have readied actions.
Have I
know
made
what?
enough noise to wake anybody else up?
No, Nisa is
Well,
up.
yeah,
and she's
that's why-
glaring at the
Yeah, the whole party's up, but
We are all up.
yeah.
That's why I yelled and made such a big deal about it, so that everybody else
Okay.
would wake up.
Yeah, no, everyone can be up. Even Gundren's up. Wait, what? Hobgoblins have readied actions currently because all of
How
you are
many
like scrambling
are
to get up. There ain't need to be no dying. There ain't need to be no fighting. Just pay the trespassing tax, and no one needs to bleed.
So, are you going to pay the trespassing tax also for the things that are behind you?
I don't quite
Thumb.
follow, Missy.
Thaumaturgy, I'm making some weird, creepy ass noises behind them in the darkness of the woods.
Does oh, it's dark. They probably wouldn't see it. All right. I'm gonna say that will require a deception
Go ahead.
check to make that to like kind of make them see if that will like be a thing, to see if they would react to that.
What kind of a check is it?
Deception check.
Oh, deception? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's hope my deception works really well for this.
Need like a suspense thing as well.
Mm.
We have like general D&D. We have some combat music. We don't really have a suspense.
Yo, hear me out. Hear me
I'll
out.
think
Lost, the show from like 2005. That
I'll
soundtrack.
think-
Anything on there
I'll
will
think
do.
about it.
I was gonna say million too.
Hearing the noise, like the lead hobgoblin, like kind of without breaking contact with the group, and goes, "Now, let's see what that is." One of the hobgoblins draws one of his knives and kind of goes into the woods to go check out what it is. There is now 5 of them. Okay, combat. I don't care about copyright as long as they don't take out my channel. I really don't give a shit. So it is now 5 of them versus 6 of you counting Gudrun, but they all have tomahawks and they all have ready actions.
I'm naked in a bath.
What?
That he is.
That is what I bought the barrel for, so I didn't have to worry about finding a source of water. every time.
Oh, I'm so glad that I didn't think to drink out of that.
Yeah, please don't.
That'd be poisonous. That'd be fucking hilarious, though.
I'm not right.
We be pretty simple folk, and as you can
Man.
tell, we gotta carry everything on ourselves. We ain't asking for
I'm
much.
sure, kiddo. Go lay down.
You. We don't even believe in fiat currencies, so we won't even be taking any of your coins.
So what do you want then?
What you got?
Okay. Well, what I want from you is to quote unquote, as you call it, sleep. Casting sleep currently.
All right. So let me see the requirements for sleep. Let me see what those requirements are. Because remember, they have readied actions. So if this gets telegraphed in any way,
It is vocal, but I didn't
you've got
phrase it. I didn't phrase it in
Would I
verbal and
would
semantic
I
components.
also have a ready action?
No, because they're catching you by surprise in the middle of the night. You would
That's
not have a
fine.
ready.
Yeah, but would I have a ready action? Because I'm holding up my bow, my crossbow bolt.
Well, you said you're pointing it at Sax. The moment you move it away from Sax, they would see that and throw their tomahawks. So, Gray, are you actually trying to cast sleep?
Yes.
Okay. So, you say that, and then you do the hand motions, you do the verbal components, and two of the tomahawks fly at you. Oh, no, don't use physical dice. I have to use roll 20. Good job catching that.
Yeah.
Alright. So one of those is a nat 1,
Nice.
and then the other is is definitely a hit. That is a +3. That is a 19. So one of the tomahawks flies off, and you can hear a noticeable breaking noise as presumably it hits a rock or something, and the actual tomahawk is broken, unrepairable. The second one, however, slams firm into the body of Lake, doing 2 damage as it tears.
Wow. Oh god. Oh, I'm dying. Night, bitch.
All right. So roll those for me. All right. The 2 hobgoblins that threw their tomahawks fall down asleep. The leader chucks a tomahawk at Cornelius. Actually, no.
Try to initiate
one of
combat
them-
music.
Yeah, I'll change it to combat music.
How dare you throw that tomahawk at Elias?
One
I was
of them
gonna say-
runs into melee of Cornelius and slashes him with a knife.
Do I not get a chance at all with my bow
No.
out to
No.
knock anybody?
Do initiative
No,
roll.
because they're catching you guys
I
by
have a plan
surprise in
too
the
for
middle
one's
of the
initiative
night.
rolls.
Yeah, they're
Damn.
catching, they have surprise because they are catching you all with your pajamas on in the middle of the night.
Who says I'm wearing
I don't have
pajamas?
pajamas on.
What are you wearing?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
If you were doing which
I
you guys
fist
have
bump
done
you
this
right
to
now, Nisa.
NPCs, if you were doing this to them, they would not be getting surprise rounds. If you would be getting surprise rounds, they wouldn't.
Right.
Right? What? That is the wrong fucking place to be in. That is a 16 from the knife into Cornelius. Does that hit?
My armor stat is 15.
Alright, that does get through. 6 plus 1. You take 2 damage. And then the lead one is going to chuck a tomahawk at Elias. That is a 10, so it bounces. And then the third one, seeing that Gray is a wizard, is going to toss his at Gray. What is with these nat one? This is an ineffectual fucking ambush.
Fuck those guys.
And then same thing, tomahawk flies off and breaks in the darkness.
No, can
everyone.
I just flavor this real quick? Can I just flavor this real fast? I just wink at the fucking Piplin as you fucking use shapes to make like a fucking hole in myself as it flies through my torso. I just the fucking little wiggle thing with my finger. Nah.
Alright. So Hob lead got a nat 20. Hob 2
Oh my god.
got a dirty 20. I did not have a battle map prepared for this because I was expecting,
Yeah.
oh hey, they're not asking for gold. Maybe we'll just give them some food and they'll fuck off. But okay, there we go.
No, because when they said, what do you guys have? My thought is, well, we have a whole bunch of murder hobos. That's what we have.
True.
All right, there we
I'm
go.
gonna kill
I
all
thought
of
they were
them.
bandits, and I was like, they don't obviously have.
Wow, Sax got a full. Okay, Sax is naked
That's
in the barrel.
accurate. I'm in a tub.
All right,
I'll
Yeah.
stick that on the chin.
all right, Cornelius, you're up. Or someone else. Like, can you guys all roll initiatives?
All right, hang on.
Oh yeah, sure thing.
Look at Alias with that, 21.
I was, rightfully so. I would think that as soon as I'm seeing all this going down, I'm gonna, snap to.
Well, again, they are catching you. You are waking up, and your first response was point the crossbow at Doug. If you were doing, again, as I said previously, if you were doing this to them, you would be getting surprise rounds. All right, and then Elias goes after the lead hob. Because you got a 21, but he got a nat 20, so that's top of the round. And then Gray goes after Hob 2 with a 19. And I think that's everyone. Elias, Gray, Daphne, Persona, Doug. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's initiative order. The lead Hob draws 2 large knives and runs forward at Gray. Seeing that he's a spellcaster, he needs to die. Die, demon, die.
What,
First
me?
knife? No, Gray.
You said die demon. I just assume it's
Yes,
me.
I'm quoting Winter's SEO. When it comes to just when he's like doing his shit. All right. Boom.
Let them know.
The first attack whiffs as it just passes right through. Okay, against some sessions I roll back-to-back nat 20s. Other sessions I roll nothing.
You mean you rolled nat 20s on Caden?
Does a 14 get through?
Still fail. Mine's 15.
All right. Runs forward, swing, and it just passes right through you. Next up, it is Elias. You've got a hobgoblin standing right over you.
Right. Well, Ilias, will take a shot at the guy that's right in my face.
All right. Roll the hit.
Jesus.
You're laying down. You try to fire a shot up, and as he recognizes, oh hey, I'm about to get shot. He kicks your crossbow, firing the shot offline.
Plus 7's kind of crazy.
And then he is going. And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, for the time being.
All right. All right. Yeah. Would you say you're still laying in your bed, or would you say you stood up at some point?
Is this to me?
You. I'm asking, because I remember you mentioned you pointed your crossbow at Sax, but did you ever did you stand up? What the fuck, or did you grab your crossbow just for descriptions?
Oh yeah. So when he called out my name, I got up out of bed, picked up my crossbow.
Okay,
and
so
aimed it at him, and that's why, yeah.
You are standing, okay. So you are not prone. So he does the same thing as the other guy, draws a knife, and he's going to try and stab you. That is a miss, I know that is a miss. And then stabs you with the other knife. That hits. It's only a flat d6. What do you fucking do? 5 damage as he plunges the knife into your shoulder.
So 5 damage.
All right, then it is Gray's turn.
Hell yeah. I will take 2 stabs at the main dude.
All right.
Attack and bonus attack. Okay. That is plus 3 to hit. Let me see here. 20 plus 3. Copy that. That and
You make a wide sweep, and he catches with his 2 blades, catches your sword, sends it flying offline.
yep. Okay.
kicks you in the knee, causing you to fall down.
Yeah, pardon me.
Your second strike being offline, man. This is just the whiff session. Fortunately, Hob 3 and Hob 4 are fast asleep, so now it is Daphne and Marzana.
Alright, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark one of the hobgoblins.
Alright. You, your blade kind of warms up in the sheath as you cast Hunter's Mark. And you feel yourself not exhausted as casting it normally would inflict upon you. Or as
Neat.
weaken. You have spent your daily, so it'll be 24 hours before you can do that again.
That's fine. I'm just gonna basically menacingly point the dagger while I'm casting it and just go, you.
Alright. Is that at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6?
Who's awake?
1, 2, 5, and 6 is off in the woods currently. So you can't see it.
I guess 1. 1's fine. He's a good number.
Alright. So you get the Hob lead. He is Hunter's Mark. And is that an action or a bonus action? I can't remember.
That's a bonus.
Okay. So what's your action?
I'm gonna shoot him.
Alright. So you flip the knife down your sleeve as you pull out your bow, snatch out an arrow out of your quiver, let off the shot.
Alright.
Roll the hit.
Crap, I forgot what that dice roll for that was.
You alright?
Quickly, what's the dice roll for that?
Oh, D20 to hit first.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, D20 plus Dex.
Plus
proficiency
whatever you're shooting.
haha, plus my dex.
and proficiency because you know how to use the bow. And then damage will be a D6 plus another D6 because of Hunter's Mark plus 10.
Cool. Plus my proficiency. So it's dex plus my proficiency also?
Because you are trained in using bows.
That is true, yeah. So that's okay, cool. So that's my brain's not working right now.
All right, that is in fact a hit. The arrow whistles out off the string and slams into the shoulder of the hobgoblin. Looks over at you. Deal with you in a minute. Roll damage.
Damn.
I just blow him a kiss while I do that too.
Yeah, 2d6 plus
Damn.
2d6 plus 2.
Just imagining Nisa. I'm just imagining Nisa just like pointing at him, going, "You, the bitch!" Throws a knife at him while blowing him a kiss. That's fucking crazy.
But
All I can think is, like, did she take a level in Bard?
I should have.
No,
Alright.
her charisma is just absurdly high for no fucking reason.
It is! I got a +4 on that bitch, I think.
The answer to that is woman.
Yes.
I was gonna say titties, not actually.
I was gonna say titties also. Like, tatties.
They are not mind
Tattoos.
control, but they do provide bonuses.
Damn.
Engine seduction.
Okay, it's
Objectively.
It's only a 5, but that's okay. I'll hit him again next time.
I was just realizing I have to track on my phone right now. Alright, so you hit him there. Next up, it is Marzana. Marzana, it is your turn. What would you like to do, Marzana?
Pimpin' flippin'. Hell yeah.
Flip in.
No. Pimpin' flippin'.
Flip in.
Oh my god.
No. Oh my god, I'll put it in chat. My god.
Do flipping things.
Alright. Are any of them close enough for me to grab?
You could easily move in range. Yeah, you could easily move in range of any of them but 6. 3 and 4 are asleep.
Which one's in the worst shape?
The only one who has been hurt is the lead one, who has currently got Gray and Nisa gangbanging him.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my crossbow and I'm
Very
gonna shoot at
violently, might I add.
pull out my crossbow and shoot at the leader.
Alright, roll 2 hits. illuminated by the campfire light. You fire your crossbow, and the loud crack gives him just enough warning to spin and cut the bolt out of the air with one of his blades.
Damn.
They one is not very fair.
That's crazy. But guess what? No one fucking asked.
With that, Hob number 5 looks over at the 2 sleeping Hobs, kicks one of them in the head, and that one stands up, ready to fight, ready to kill, ready to bleed, ready to murder, ready to die. And then Hob 6 comes back from the woods here in the fight and looks at Doug getting ready to climb out of the barrel, and just only real target tosses his tomahawk chop with my death blow at Doug. That is a hit on Doug. The tomahawk slams.
Does my
into the
barrel grant any armor class?
Does my barrel have an AC?
The tomahawk slams into the barrel, sending splinters into your flesh, burrowing deep into your sluggish eye.
That did not help. It did not help. It did not help.
Mama.
3 damage.
Too bad.
What are these
Yeah, I
rolls
think
tonight?
you've got like what, 20 HP, something like that.
19, yeah.
Yeah, here I've got your HP stored away on the other. Yeah, here I'll just I'll
I'm
keep track.
currently at
This
16
Gray has
HP.
lost.
I've got my sheet
There's-
up. I can keep track.
Yeah, you lost. Well, I want to keep track as well. You lost 3. Gray lost 2. No, he lost. Yeah, Gray lost 2, I think, right?
Yeah, I think. Yes, I lost 2.
And then, oh wait, did Elias lose any?
Yeah, I've lost 7.
You lost 7. Okay. All right, there you go. Yeah, you're hurt. You're a hurt boy.
Yeah.
And then 6 closes the distance, getting within melee range of Sax, drawing his 2 knives, getting ready to kill. But it is now Sax's turn. Sax, you are naked in the bucket.
Well, the first thought that occurred to me was to use my 25-foot jump and lunge on somebody, shoving my thumbs into their eye sockets.
Oh,
But I think I thought better about it, and I'm gonna just like slide all the way down into the barrel under the water, pulling the lid over my head.
So you're just you're just sliding into the barrel, just hiding in the barrel.
The lid does not fit, solidly unless it's hammered down. So my idea is to like ready a 25-foot jump so that when I hear somebody try to take the lid off, I can slam the lid into their face with the force of my legs.
Object interaction.
You know what I mean?
You grab the lid, smack it on top, and then just push yourself down into the bottom of the barrel, getting ready to leave.
And just set myself up to springboard and use the lid kind of like a shield in front of me to smash whoever comes to open it.
Okay, that is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
That is pretty cool.
All right, you have readied
Good
your
flavor.
attack action. You have readied your leaping action, your violent fury action. I like this. This is good.
And I'm also a little more protected because I'm butt naked in here, like bald, beautiful naked frog.
Back at the top of the round with the leader.
Okay, I kind of want Sax to like leap out and then wrap his naked frog body around like the hobgoblin's face and just smear it with poison.
Well, that was why I was going to shove my thumbs into one of their eyes. But then I was looking at my strength stat and realized I had a -1. Was like, I don't want to do that with the way the rolls are going tonight.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Because that would be
the
an unarmed
leader,
attack.
the El Capitan of the Hobbs, is going to stab at Rip Lake with the blade
Excuse me? No.
and whip, and he's going to stab with the knife, and that
Oh.
hits. 3 damage as that impacts and tears off another globule, and he goes, "Didn't need to be bloody. He could have surrendered."
Oh my god. You fucking tickled me. Unfortunate for you. I don't give a shit. I'm going to slaughter you.
It is now Elias's turn. Elias, you are caught in melee with a hop, and he's looking up at you, angry.
Oh, well, I'm gonna perform my hold up. Is it Crimson, right, or Blood?
I mean, both will be hurting you,
sorry.
and both will be hurting you, and you don't exactly have a lot of HP to deal with that.
No, I don't. So I'm going to perform the Blood Maledict to add damage, frost damage to my weapon.
All right, so you would be taking 1d4 damage to do that.
Correct.
All right, just making sure you know. All right, so roll that d4.
Yeah. Yes.
You your next bolt, you jam it into your shoulder, and as you slap it on, it coats the crossbow in a reddish frost. Shit, son of a whore! I spilled my fucking drink. Hold on.
No, it's alright. Is it /R? Or
No,
R
it's
/?
just flat d4.
No, it's like typing it into Roll20. Is it
Yeah,
R /?
r/d4. Yeah, r/d4. Sorry for
R/.
misunderstanding.
No, it's alright. D.
Welcome, Lorgar. Never seen you do that. Welcome.
No, that's can't be right.
Lowercase d4.
/R.
Four.
r/.
Oh, /.
Oh,
R.
does there need to be a space? Oh, it's /R. Yeah. Sorry, I should have been paying attention, man.
No, that's alright. 1d4.
Unfortunately,
Thank you
not.
for the help, by the way.
He is merely a grung. 1 damage.
Bruh.
Think.
Could
Fuck.
have been worse.
And
A
then
lot worse. Could have been a lot better, though. In any event,
could happen.
actually, no, that's literally the best it could be. What am I saying? And
Yeah,
you super
yeah.
fire the shot up at poor innocent Hobgoblin 2.
Yes. It is a 1d.
Well, d20 first shoot.
Yep. 1d20 +7. What?
Same thing as before.
I'm so-
R/, not
yeah,
/R.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Fucking Redditors, bro.
That?
This was meant to be like I rolled on the fucking random encounter part.
Oh.
Same thing happens. You fire the shot, and he knocks the crossbow offline before going in with a quick slash to draw blood.
This is
from
not
you.
going well.
No.
An 11 misses though. Yeah, an 11. Even if you were in pajamas, an 11 misses because your dex. 12 also bounces, yeah, because you've got a 15 AC. Sleeping in armor, smart. Yeah, the 2 strikes bounce, doing nothing, not even hurting, not a little bit. After that, it is Gray's turn. Gray, you are in brutal melee combatout.
Fancy.
As a reminder, how much damage has this one in front of me taken?
Not a lot.
Okay. I'll just do more double slashes, I guess. Fuck it.
Just why is my camera not on? Yeah, you just unleash your primal fury, your Power Ranger moves, and just begin splashing. Your sword
And doing shit.
sweeps out. Your sword sweeps out, and he knocks it out of the way with his larger knife. Your
Oh my
small
god!
neck grit
These rolls
carries
are
enough-
terrible.
Yeah, dude, everyone is rolling bad tonight. Holy
What is
shit!
It's very
I'm starting to
depressing.
I'm starting to believe Kata at this point.
Well, no, like, even I'm rolling bad. Like, no one is rolling good tonight.
No.
Hob number 3 shouts at Hob number 5. You can turn it up. I'm gonna help the boss, and then he surges forward, swinging wildly at Gray. First strike misses as Gray launches a masterful parry.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
sweet mother of God!
Really?
The fuck?
Really? That's the 20 we rolled tonight? The one good roll?
Oh, it's even worse.
What do you mean?
Martial advantage. Once per turn, the Hobgoblin can deal an extra 2d6 damage to a creature it hits.
Bro, I'm dead. What the fuck?
With a weapon attack, if that creature is within 5 feet of an ally of the Hobgoblin, which he's next to the boss who was fighting you. So that's...
Dude,
Fortunately,
don't
it's
one-shot.
the knife.
Yeah, do not
D4.
one-shot me.
I shouldn't. So it's a d4 plus 2d6 double. So that's... And then those two, so that is going to be... Those two get set to average. So that's 4 plus 4 plus 4. 12, 24. As the blade stabs in. As he comes forward, stabs you, knocking you down, and the leg goes limp. Taking a free action,
What the fuck?
the boss goes, "We didn't want to kill anyone. If you don't want the bleeding to stop, we'll be taking our toll and leaving."
Angry tiefling noises right now.
Jump this motherfucker!
That was our blob, damn you!
I agree, Andy. This was just meant to, I rolled a fucking random encounter, and I'm like, this will be like a fun little bit of RP. Maybe they can talk to bandits. No.
We're fucked. We are getting fucked in the ass. Unconsensual.
Flippin', I'm gonna need you
To
to
be
slap
fair,
that
I
blob.
was talking to the bandits. I was just preparing the party for worst case scenario.
Alright, so Daphne, are you sure you want to continue combat? Because there is the out of, we don't want to fight, you don't want to fight.
Alright.
Alright, you guys can keep fighting. You might be able to win this.
Tiefling charisma time, because our rolls are kind of shit right now. Alright, so I look at the leader. Hey. Are we really wanting to fight right now? Really?
No. Your fucker points at the blob. Started this. I didn't do the thing. Cast sleep. You initiated with a spell.
No!
You instigated this.
I was I think as I hear muffled through the water, Lisa talking and the goblin calling out, I'm gonna come back up
I can still hear him now.
lift the thing of it just enough to peek out.
Alright.
What do you want for payment?
Would have taken some food. Maybe a decent knife or two. I've currently got a fucking arrow in my shoulder. So I'm gonna need a little bit more than some food and a nice knife.
Get me up and I'll heal
You know
you.
what? You can. How about
Hang on.
it's just mutual combat and you guys fuck off and we fuck off.
Also, we have a healer who can
Nah,
slap
fuck
you
off.
healthy. What if our healer slaps you healthy?
Consensually, of course.
You kind of confused? You heal
It's
this
how
wound.
she heals. It's how she heals. She slaps.
You heal this wound. We take a bit of food. That fair? Take a 4 days
What if-
worth of food for the six
what
of
if-
us.
What if I just go hunt some food for
No,
you?
fuck
You know what?
off.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop out
Well,
of the barrel.
well,
I'll go over it
hold on. Tiefling with Lodge,
and start
Taddy's
rummaging
talking.
through my
What
bag.
if I just go hunt some food for you right now? While she slaps you healed.
Roll a persuasion check.
Alright, my persuasion is... Alright, let's see if this works, guys.
bleeding.
Damn.
Charismatic as fuck.
All right,
It's the Tatars.
It is the Tatas.
and it's always a Tata.
We take one of you hostage till you bring us whatever you're bringing us. Then you get the boy back.
No!
Okay.
Fine, I'm already down. You might as well just
I
use me as a hostage.
volunteer.
I'm already down.
No,
Don't
you're,
bother.
You're dead. You need.
Look, if you heal me, I'll be a little.
Stop talking. You're dead.
Shut the fuck up. I
lift my hands.
I'm
I
not-
volunteer.
Oh my god!
then-
Look, I'm already down. Even if
No,
you
you're
get me
dead.
up, I'll
You're
be
not
at low HP.
speaking. Shut up.
I'm not dead. You can go fuck yourself.
This is just really funny.
You
This part
literally
right here.
You're
use
unconscious
garbage.
at the very least.
Fuck
We're
off.
not having this conversation.
You literally ooze garbage. You are not at death's door. I am. If we decide to do some crazy shit, I'd rather me die than you. Fuck
Flippin',
off.
Flippin', dear, could you slap some healing on him, then slap some healing on the hobgoblin? I'm gonna go kill some shit in the woods.
Marzana, do you consent to this plan?
So I go over to. Wait, who am I supposed to be slapping in our party?
Lake.
Lake.
Okay,
And then
so
the
I go
hobgoblin.
to
Yeah.
Lake first, since he's in the party, and slap heal him. Give me a second.
Just go for the left booty
frustrated.
cheek.
What?
The glistening
water
booty
right at
cheek.
Yes.
Oh,
Alright.
Lake is
Give me a
slapped
second.
awake. Awake from blackness.
you said limp. You never said unconscious.
You took 24 damage. Don't.
It's like
Damn.
rubber to roll. Okay.
Good enough.
I hit it twice because I didn't think it was going, but
Okay,
yeah.
I'll take the second roll for the hobgoblin. So you wait.
Well, I was
you wait-
before you do that. I heal our guy first, and then I go over to the hobgoblin, and I just slap him without healing. And then I say, "Oops, I forgot to cast the spell," and then I slap him again.
This is the second spell trigger. Well, like,
Yeah.
do you actually
The second
cast it?
slap, I actually cast it, but I just wanted to
Okay.
get an extra slap in there.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So he just kind of like
One damage.
he's full up. He rips the fucking arrow out as the magic's coursing through him, and it heals up his shoulder. Right. Sheaths the knives, fetches his tomahawk. The non-broken tomahawks get fetched. The one that dropped you down to Zero Lake grabs you. We're gonna be the best of buds for the next hour while your friend fetches us something to eat and begins
Also-
to lead Lake away.
If you wait, one more thing. Which of you is going to come with me to help carry what I kill?
Nidlick, you slept the fight out. You go help. And the last goblin, the hobgoblin that. Well, no, I gave him a name earlier, but I don't remember what it was. Nidlick. I'm just gonna say it's Nidlick. All right. I'll help out. I'll help out the devil spawn, and then he goes to help you carry whatever you catch. So roll me a survival check. See what you hunt.
You know,
Like-
currently, I'll take Devil Spawn right now, because the next person that was gonna hit me, I was gonna do Hellish Rebuke and just be like, "You're on fire! Congratulations."
That would not help our relationship. with
It probably
hobgoblins.
wouldn't. It probably
But it'd
wouldn't.
be funny.
But it would
Oh,
be funny.
Now,
Gorgeous.
throughout all of this, I've been rummaging.
18 survival.
All right. You and the
Nice.
hobgoblins spend about 30 minutes walking through the woods. He seems to be about as home, maybe a bit more at home in these woods as you are, which is kind of interesting.
What's funny is because forest is my favorite terrain.
Oh, so then you're
Oh,
definitely you are definitely better in these woods than he is, but he's still like not a slouch. Like you are not at all surprised that he and his compatriots managed to sneak up on you guys in the middle of the night. And eventually you guys find like a small herd of deer that seem to have like settled into a little clearing in the middle of the night. You pick out one that appears. You have a few options. Do you want to get the hobgoblins a good quality deer, or do you want to get them a bad quality deer?
I almost want to be an asshole, but no, I'll give them a good quality deer because I'm the bigger person.
Right. You see a yearling, a deer that has just left its mother, and as such, it's at the right point between large enough to provide a good amount of meat while also being incredibly tender, and as such of superior quality than normal. Make me a ranged attack with advantage because you have surprise.
Should we still have the combat music on?
I will switch that. My apologies. I forgot.
Alright.
The deer, actually roll initiative to fight the deer.
Oh my god.
Are you shitting me right now?
Oh, no, that's a joke. That's a joke.
I'm not fighting a deer. I will jump on that bitch and slash his throat if I have to. I'm not fighting a deer.
Natural 20. Natural 20 as it kicks you in the fucking rib cage. Some of your bones just snap off and stabs you through the heart. Instant death.
Arrow transfixes the deer right in the throat, severing the spinal column. It falls limp. The rest of them wake up, snap up, and begin running.
I look over at the hobgoblin. You're welcome. Just a deadpan expression of, yeah, I did that. You're welcome.
I just imagine deer combat, just like natural 20. It fucking heel kicks you, shatters your rib, and the fucking shattered bones just stab you through the heart. Instantly kill. Immediately.
I would rather see you shoot the deer, and if you hit like a nat 20, it turns into a hearty meal.
Immediately just.
Just
playing tricks on you.
It's just a Zelda cooking noise.
The hobgoblin kind of like shakes his head a little bit. Yeah, damn good shot. Walks over, picks up the deer, carries it on his back.
Don't be jealous, Harney. Don't be jealous.
It's not a good look for you.
and then I sashay back to everyone else.
Damn good shot. Fucking devil's puns. Back at the little like makeshift hobgoblin camp, one of them's lighting a fire. The one that took Lake is fetching out a flask of some kind. Takes like a deep swig. You see some like a reddish liquid dribbling down his patchy beard. Pauses, looks at you. Man, Val, you want one? You want a sip?
What is it?
It's to Lake.
I gotta. Oh dear God.
Fuck it. Why not? I just take a swig.
All right. It is absolutely fermented and seems to be some kind of berry wine.
Not terrible. I've had worse.
Listen, ain't terrible. My wife made it.
Well, my compliments to your wife. She makes half decent wine.
Are there any of the hobgoblins still at our camp?
No, they kind of. I mean, they're like within a walking distance. You can go over and talk to them. You see their campfire. It's like a 3-minute walk from where your camp is.
So, I finished rummaging through my bag and my cloak, and I'm gonna go on a little walk over to them. Hey, checking in on my friend here. Thought I'd bring you guys a gift since we ended things so amicably. And I present, for an individual, it would be 5 days rations. So I guess for this party, it's like a day of rations that are just particularly stale and like not very good at all. And like they're basically just hardtack and like just way out of date beef jerky.
They take them and go. Yeah, your friend's bringing us some fresh meat. Might as well use these tonight. Cliff,
there you go.
Break out your jar of pig fat. We're making some hellfire stew. And Cliff gets to making a hellfire stew.
Oh, my grandmother made hellfire stew.
And then I proceed to present.
I'm gonna shoot you a look for that and like be naive and be like, oh.
Oh. Did she now?
I'm not even there yet, so I'm just being an ass.
And And then I'm going to present a pair of kind of rusty-looking daggers that haven't been well maintained, that have been sitting in the bottom of my pack for quite some time because they aren't the ones that I use regularly. And a couple of you lost your tomahawks, and you mentioned you were looking for a couple blades. I have these. You know, they should clean up all right. Didn't have anything to do that in advance, but there you go.
The lead one, the leader takes it. He pulls out a small, like pebble-sized stone, taps it, and you recognize prestidigitation being cast as it cleans up the blade.
Damn. That's dope.
Not bad steel, actually. Sure, I don't want to keep it. This is actually decent. This is decent steel.
I have more. I'm sufficient. You're welcome to them.
Sheets it, takes out the other one, taps it with the pebble, puts it back.
Yep. These might.
It's just a gift for showing restraint.
Well. Fair enough.
I apologize if some of ours weren't quite as amicable to that, and our conversation got interrupted. I mean, you caught me in the bath. I had no intentions of any of that happening. So.
God, imagine if Bob were here.
He kind of like seems to be pondering something. Then he pulls his tomahawk out and hands it to you. Hands the handle to you.
Make it less of a gift and more of a trade, then. Save?
Fair.
Alright. You pick it up. This is a perfectly weighted throwing tomahawk. The head is made of decent steel for hinterland work. The handle is very well crafted, however. As if it was made of, by an artist of Warcraft making.
Alright, and I will take the 5 days rations patch off of my, you know what?
And about this time, Daphne returns with the other Nidlick or whatever his name was, and the yearling. All right, then you can have your friend back. And the hobgoblin that had been sharing wine with Lake lets him go.
All right.
I just cast
Looks like
healings on
they're gonna
myself.
escort him home.
So I hope this is large enough. As I casually point over to the deer.
The leader kind of looks at the neck.
Damn good shot. That's what I said. Devil Spawn took it as an insult.
Oh no, I didn't take it as an insult. I said you're welcome.
Yeah. It'll do.
Okay.
It'll do. It's like you're carrying that back to camp.
Just kind of looks down morosely.
I pat him on the shoulder. You're welcome.
All right. And as the hobgoblins leave, having cooked their hellfire stew and apportioned it out fairly for marching rations, they begin marching off due east. No, not due east. Due southwest, excuse me.
How the fuck did we lose that fight? God.
And at this moment, Gundred wakes up as the sun begins to peek over the hills.
Oh, what? It was the
Oh,
this
you
whole
seem to have
time?
had a interesting night. Nightmares?
I will
He asks,
sleep.
as you all are just, bloodshot eyes, adrenaline pumping, blood
My eyes are
out
always
of,
red.
orifices.
Yeah. Yeah,
So none
nightmare.
of us got to go back to sleep then.
We're not suffering from exhaustion, but you will. Yeah, you
Call it a
guys,
short rest. Call last night a short rest.
No, you did get the full rest. It's just you were woken
okay.
up early. Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's just you were woken up. So you do
I
not
had gotten
have
up from my
exhaustion.
watch and decided that was a good time to rehydrate, and then things escalated.
You had frog time.
So you
Do I get
all.
my
Okay,
spell
because
slot?
I'm still coughing
drink
up
that
blood,
water.
that's all.
Why are you still
So
coughing
I've got
up
a
blood?
full night's rest then.
Nobody slapped him.
Hold on, guys. I guess.
Oh,
Marzana,
here,
to
I'll
answer
do
your question.
cure wounds on Alias.
Hold on. To answer Marzana's question, you guys finished your long rest before the combat. So any spells that you spend going forward, you will not be getting until you take the time to set up camp and take another long rest.
Oh yeah, I have one spell slot left. Let's hurry over to the camp. Let's hurry over, please. Let's make this quick.
Yes, we'll go to the camp.
So how many spell slots will you guys be spending to heal Elias and Doug?
I'm doing a cure wounds on Elias.
I'm gonna hand him a bandage in a pre-packaged package that says "lay hands on it," like it's a brand.
Oh, you know, it'd be funny if it says like "goodest boy" on the band-aid.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Elias, you get 4 from
Yeah.
Nisa.
Alright. So he's
Excellent,
up
thank
to...
you.
Wait, did you add your spellcasting modifier to that?
Oh shit, no, I did not.
I believe rangers are wisdom. Let me check.
God, I hope not.
Spellcasting... Spell slots... Spellcasting ability. You use your wisdom modifier.
That's all you get then.
Okay. So yeah, you get the 4 HP back, so you are up to 16. Lake is currently at 10 from what Marzana gave him. Oh, you did it to yourself, Lake?
I did it to myself with cure wounds.
Okay, so you are back to full.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And then Doug is at 16 out of 19.
Yeah, I pulled the splinters out, but you know it'll heal on its own. I don't
Also, what is the current HP after hitting level 2? Daphne.
My HP is 20.
Okay, because I had your old HP of 12 written down. Okay, there we go, I've updated it.
Did we get any HP from this fight at all?
So you guys get 100.
Mm.
Because you did end up like rolling some decent checks towards the end, and you made some friends.
Yay,
I need to
friends.
write
got
down,
that 20. And I got that 20 insta kill. Thanks, Gabe.
I don't get an extra 20 for making the friends.
No, you guys get 100.
Damn it! Only 20 away from leveling.
Wait, to what?
Where you'll be getting it. You'll be getting it next
Level 3
session.
is 750, I believe.
It's 900.
Yeah, 900.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm 150 away.
The fuck? What?
Oh, because they got extra XP lost match
picked a
for
lot of
unlocking chests and stuff.
Oh, right.
A lot of locks.
You have missed 2 sessions.
I did. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind. It's okay.
300 off. What the hell?
Alright. And so, you guys continue towards Wave Echo Cave.
Yeah.
Situated within a clearing area, place, thing, location. And as you guys exit the woods and arrive on the clearing, where the flying? There it is. There's the bookmark. You are greeted to, if the bookmark will bookmark correctly, you are greeted to this site. Rivers collecting, or creeks and streams collecting to form a large river with a makeshift bridge, presumably put there by the dwarves, and a camp with what is left of the Red Hand gang guarding the entrance of the cave.
Shit.
Oh, Christ, and fucking
Now,
stick.
you have not been entirely spotted yet because the 2 bandits on watch are playing a dice game that you guys can see. But if you make any sort of movements towards the cave, there may be some issues.
We should double back, please.
What are there any chances that, like, through process of elimination, I've kind of identified who out of that logbook we killed?
Yeah, roll me an intelligence check, I would say. So, or an investigation check to see if you can like kind of go, okay, let me think. Is there any heavy hitters left? Is there anyone that you guys really need to worry about?
Well, I was more thinking like if I could shout one of the living ones' names to catch them off guard.
Yeah, that would be a higher check. But you could definitely do it.
Can
Roll
I
me-
give
roll
him
me-
advantage because I have a +4?
No, because you can't speak Thieves' Cant. He's
Oh.
reading something
Oh.
written in Thieves' Cant.
Well,
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, I did not pay enough attention to that book.
You
Bunch
think
of
you've
gossipy
killed
bitches in this
you
band.
think you've killed everyone that's a threat. These, by your approximation reading the book, should only be like normal bandits. You have no reason to assume there's anyone scary left.
I definitely didn't skim any names though.
No, absolutely no names.
This boring gossip book full of gossipy bitches. I didn't care.
Just
no
doing a
stashes.
little look over the camp for everyone. And you do see a post having been erected at the back of the camp, with a figure seemingly tied to it.
I wonder who it is. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Absolutely. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Thank you to the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful party on panel. Thank you to our newest member, Marzana, for showing up. Sorry that how scuffed and unprofessional this is compared to other things you may have experienced D&D wise.
I don't know, it's fine.
I do apologize that the combat that occurred was kind of a bitch slapness. This is an apology to the party as well as the chat. It was not meant to be a combat. I will be adjusting. I will be making sure encounters keep that in mind going forward. Thank you to the chat for being in the chat. And does anyone on panel have anything they want to shout out?
Shout out to the dice for fucking me in the ass, I guess. I don't know.
And like any upcoming projects or like
Rich.
videos or streams, that sort of thing.
No, just thanks Mars for joining us.
All right.
Burn it down.
Sax,
Return to monkey.
Sax, got
What
anything you want to
the frog said. What the frog said.
No,
The
that was
dude
pretty
wants to
much
kill
it.
you all.
A little bit. Daphne, got anything coming up you want to shout out?
I will be at DragonCon next weekend.
Ooh.
Feel free to find me randomly roaming around, or if I decide to do some Instagram posts, I'll be doing some Instagram posts. I'll probably be wearing a different cosplay every single day, and I'll be doing a Vampire the Masquerade LARP at night.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Fun.
Marzana, got anything you want to hype out aside from, of course, your Twitter?
Not at the moment. Just don't have anything going on at the moment.
You should no tweets that are being picked up. Being picked up by the Koire and Geeks and Gamers. No like internet fame.
I'm
No
on break
going-
right now.
No giving Twitter the fucking cherry picking material.
All right.
Just
Well,
be,
thank you all
just be
very much
excellent
for,
to each other.
Damn right.
Thank you all for showing up for episode 10 of Sword Coast and Sorcery. Next week, fingers crossed, should be the beginning of the end. 2-part special to finish up this little Lost Mines of Fendelver, wherein the party will have a chance to withdraw, rearm, resupply, and do some personal quests, hopefully. Maybe.
Oh God, please, yes.
Please.
Thank you all very much for showing up. Have a good night. See you all.